Hey, hidey ho, everybody! It's your boy Leo Hightower. Welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Super Star. In the last episode, we finished up with Revenge of Meta Knight. Well, without having too many difficulties and messing up, seriously, that was the worst. But now we are going to move on to the next game in this little 6 games in 1 multi-pack. And the next game on our list, of course, is The Great Cave Offensive, one of my favorite games on here. Get through the deadly cave while collecting hidden treasures. This is definitely one of my favorite games on this whole entire 6-pack. But basically, the story is as it goes. Kirby was taking a small hike one day when all of a sudden he fell into a mysterious cave, a hole in the ground if you wish. It has been rumored that inside this beautiful cave are a multitude of treasures. Can you make it through the giant cave and escape with all the treasures? That's basically the gist of it. We're going to, of course, choose New Game, and I'll explain the premise of the Great Cave Offensive. Find treasures throughout the Great Cave. It's fun and exciting. You must collect as many treasures as you can, or find as many as you can. If you find a treasure box, move Kirby up to it and push up, and you'll get the treasure. One example, a golden medal, valued at 10,000 G, or gold. Press X to see the treasures you collected, basically. And you can see the treasure box. There are lots of treasures hidden in various places, so you have to look around and search for them. They can be hidden behind blocks, they can be hidden in certain areas which you have to go around, and we found a whip. There are a total of 60 treasures. How many can you find? Let's see. Whoops! But that is basically the premise of the Great Cave Offensive, and the first area we start off with is the Great Forest area. We gotta go through the giant cave, find all the different treasures. And lo and behold, we get our first treasure. Our first treasure is a gold medal valued at 100,000. Is that, yeah, 10,000 G or gold. There are lots of enemies to fight and plenty of areas to go through in this game, so you have to be careful. Having a helper here really helps out greatly. Here's our second treasure chest, and inside we get a gold coin valued at 1,000. There's no score indicator to show you beating up any of the monsters, but yeah. Anyway, to get the next treasure chest, we can't hit this bomb right here because it'll release a lava tile. So what we do is we destroy this, and we attack through here, destroy this area, open up the chest, and we get a whip. Based on Castlevania, I bet, more than anything. Anyway, let's take a look at the treasures we got. We've got a gold medal, a gold coin, and we got the whip. Castlevania much, anyone? But that's basically the gist of it, basically. Anyway, as I said, if you attack this area, a giant lava column will come down and block your way to the treasure. So yeah, it pays to be smart in this game right here, stupid Knuckle Joe. When you're searching for the treasure, sometimes you might have to leave the area and then come back to it later. I'm gonna make a helper. You're gonna need Knuckle Joe. If I had someone helping me play this game, I would, but unfortunately I don't have anyone to help me. Suck in the bird on enemy, and we get Wing Kirby. Activate these switches as quick as you can, and move as fast as you can. Destroy that area. Get this treasure box in. We get a crystal ball, valued at over 2 million. Is that right? 2 million? 20 million? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. 20,000 G. But as I was saying earlier, this is one of my favorite games to play on Kirby Super Star. More than Meta Knight's Revenge and more than Dynablade, because we're basically going on an adventure and it's a treasure hunt, and I love those types of games. But anyway, we swam through that little area, get this treasure box, and we get a lucky cat! I forget what the cat is called basically, but it is it's based on a Japanese folklore, if I remember correctly. Anyway, climb up this way. And we get back to where the ladder is. But anyway, we're not gonna go down there. Take a look at the treasures, and yeah. Last treasure we got was the lucky cat, so we can continue on. And I love the music for this area. Just stop for a minute and listen. I love the music for Gate Cave Offensive. Anyway, you see that treasure box up there? Yeah, that's the next one we need to get, but we have to be quick. So what we don't want to do is land on the platforms there because they will disappear. We got a Bronto bird up here and a little bit of food, so I'll give that to my helper. Destroy this, head down, and head for the treasure box. And be quick! Got it! We got a Seiryu sword. And the treasure box is destroyed. Okay. I can't use burnout. I can't use the wing ability anymore, so I think we're gonna go back and get that Waddle Dee that was swinging around. Yep. In this game, you're gonna have to use your abilities to your maximum, basically. Certain abilities will allow you to go through certain areas and everything, but underneath we found another treasure box and we get the Screwball, or the Screw Attack! Valued at 80,000 G. There's so many Bronto birds in this game, it's almost criminal, basically. Ow! Well, thank you, Nokojo, I appreciate that. Destroy this area up here. And lo and behold, there's the next treasure box. Open this one up, and we get an Ichigo candy. Yummy! Go through here, and here is our save spot. In the save spot room, you can get a maximum tomato, and you can save your progress for whenever you want to quit. We are, of course, going to save our progress, and we're going to continue on. Destroy this area so we can go through there, because we couldn't go through earlier. Go down here. Thank you, my friend. Up. There's the next treasure box. Well, we gotta destroy that thing right there. And also my ability. Stupid Bronto birds. Destroy that. If I had a helper, I'm pretty sure the helpers could open up the treasure boxes too. If I had two players. But oh well. Open up this box and we get a zebra mask. It kind of looks like a Phanto, only without the smile. And it's valued at 278,000 G. Some of the treasures, I believe, in this game were also changed for Kirby Super Star Ultra. I need to take a quick sip of my coffee, so excuse me. There we go. But yeah, some of the treasures were changed for Kirby Super Star Ultra. Anyway, our next enemy is a Bonkers, but all we need to do is destroy the bridge he's standing on, and boom, instant death. We got plasma enemies. Ow! Dang it. I wanted to try and suck up both of them. If you suck up two enemies with the same copy ability, or just two in general, you get a... what's it called? A roulette shuffle. And it'll shuffle back and forth between all the different copy abilities until you stop on one. You never know which one you're gonna get. It's really cool to use that ability to your advantage, where you suck up two enemies that have two different copy abilities. It really helps out whenever you're going for a specific one. But yeah. Anyway, our next treasure box, we get a Star Stone. That's one of my personal favorites. It's very pretty. A star-shaped stone. think I'll stick with plasma for a little bit, just for the heck of it. Oh, we ended up destroying the passageway that blocked our way to this treasure box. Open this one up and we get a Beast Fang. Very nice. 7,300. Ow. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, one thing you should know about this game is the only way you can lose your save data is if you don't save. So it pays to save every time you come across one of those safe rooms. It's important. Going through. I think I'm gonna get rid of my plasma ability. Yeah, I'm gonna need Cutter for this ability, or Sword ability, so I gotta go back. Suck in Sir Kibble, get the Cutter ability. It's very easy to miss certain treasures in this game, so it pays to search throughout the areas, especially when it's your first time playing. I know my first time when I played this game, I did not find all the treasures. I missed a whole bunch. Up. When you're playing, also when you're through this area, you gotta move carefully because there are a few takes in this area, and they will take your copy ability or your partner, so be careful. Open up this one and we get a lovely bandana, valued at 1,990 G. I need to recover bad. He took my copy ability! Shoot! And I'm dead. Shoot! You see? It can happen so fast! Thankfully I saved. And if you happen to die, you don't lose any of the treasures you collected, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna save my progress once more. I'm gonna continue on from where we last left off. But that's basically how this whole entire game works. Use copy abilities to your advantage to find hidden treasures, and watch out for enemies. But that's basically it. There's really not much more to talk about, besides the areas you're in, and of course the music, which is my personal favorite in the Kirby Super Star game. I think I can pretty much find all the treasures in this game. It's been a while since I played, but I'm very familiar with how every nook and cranny of this game, which is why I'm working on it toward the Leo Versus video, where, you know, I talk about Kirby Super Star in general, based on some Kamijani. Ow! Attack through there. Come out through here, and we get our next treasure, which is Springtime, valued at over 250,000 G. And if I'm right, yes, that's all the treasures in this area. So now we can leave. And because my partner was almost on the verge of death, he gets a new copy ability, Mirror. We're gonna continue on, and we got 3 abilities we can choose from right here. The Mirror, the Jet, or Sword. I'm gonna stick with Cutter though. But anyway, coming up next, we have our first boss of the Great Cave Offensive, and it is Fatty Whale. This corncob pipe Fatty Whale will move through the area, flip and jump throughout the area, and he'll drop down stone abilities on us. And fish too. Gotta watch out for his blowhole, and watch out for his body, and of course his tail. And every so often when he flips, he'll create a giant tidal wave which will flip us into the air. I'm gonna give stone ability. And, oop, no, I tossed off my Crud ability and gave it to Sir Kibble. Stone is usually the best way to go against this boss, for the most part, and sometimes he'll jump in from the background. One more good hit should do it. Oop, look out. And he's down. Sorry, Sir Kibble, you're out. But we're done. That takes care of Fatty Will, so now we can move on. And for every area we go through, we get to a minecart area, where we move on to the next area. I can't remember what this music is a remix of, but it's from an old Kirby game. I can't remember, unfortunately, which blows. But anyway, we're moving on to the next area. We are in the Crystal Palace, one of my favorite zones, and the music for this area is just gorgeous. Anyway, we got 2 treasure boxes here we need to get. We get glass slippers. Cinderella much, everyone? And it's valued at over 102,000 G. Go up, 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 and here's the next treasure box. This one contains a dime. Back in the old days, you could get a burger for just a dime. Since when could you get a burger as a dime? I'm old-timer. Anyway, going through this door, and lo and behold, here we are. We are going to save right here, and that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Kirby Super Star The Great Cave Offensive Part 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Leo Hightower, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. And if I don't see you guys again, I want to say this much. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Take care of yourselves, everyone.